Good afternoon. Just wanted to share another message of gratitude that came through this morning in my meditation. And these things that I'm sharing are things that, you know, are helping me a great deal. And that's kind of the reason that I've been wanting to share these things. And so I'll just get right into it. To begin, the first point of gratitude is for the technology that we have access to. I was able to simply say, "Hey Siri, take a voice memo," and speak all these things that were coming up during my meditation. And then once it was over, I was able to just hit a button and copy that transcript, and it's all right in front of me in text form right now for me to reference as I'm trying to transmit this message and translate what I'm receiving. So like I said, the first thing to be grateful for is the technology to make this happen. I mean, if anyone from 100 years ago or more would see all this as magic. I mean, I'm able to speak from my heart and reach hundreds, potentially thousands, potentially millions of people with a message via invisible vibrations that are being transmitted up to satellites and towers, and then transmitted back out to everyone who's listening and watching. So that in itself is just so amazing. And so I'll kind of get right into it from the start of almost immediately after closing my eyes and beginning to breathe in my meditation this morning. This is kind of what started flowing through. So the first thing is, while you were sleeping, your body breathes by itself. Your heart pumps your blood. None of this required your conscious effort. There are an infinite amount of things that go on that cooperate without our conscious effort. There's something greater going on. To me, this is something that so many things that we take for granted, and when we take a step back and really stop to think about it, it just becomes so amazing. To me, that is, along with so many other things, those are pieces of evidence that there's a higher intelligence at work. And so just as you leave your breath and the flow of your blood, the healing of your body, just as you leave all of that to something greater, just as you give all that over and have no conscious thought of the outcome, yet it all works out perfectly. In that same way, you can give up and surrender your problems, your anxieties, your depression, your challenges in your daily life, your desires. You can give all that over to that same higher intelligence. Just imagine if you were to try to make everything in your body work properly with conscious effort. You would make yourself crazy. You would create blockages because you don't know the answers. You don't know how your blood is being pumped from your heart to your extremities. You don't know how your brain is communicating with your hands and feet to move. You don't know how the code of your DNA was written, or how your body knows when to breathe in and out. So just let it go. Just know that you are worthy of everything you desire. And when you can let go and fully immerse yourself in every action that you take, and let those actions be inspired. Inspired means in spirit, letting the energy flow. Those actions won't require nearly as much effort. It's so easy for us to allow our blood to run through our veins. It's so easy for us to breathe while we're doing so many other things during the day, while we're sleeping. So when we let go of these bigger things, these ideas and concepts and beliefs we have about ourselves, worries and doubts, when we let go of all that and we take inspired action and we're immersed in the moment and we're not worried about the future or the past, when we're in that moment, whatever is happening will flow just like the blood through your veins, just like the air in and out of your lungs. To us, the past is not real. It's a fading echo of the present, and the future is a story yet to be written. We are here, now, basically trapped in this moment. But there's something beyond all that. There's something infinite. There's something that is within us and flows through us. And when we stop trying to know the future, when we stop thinking that we need to change the past, we can get a glimpse of it. When we're immersed in the moment, at that point, that is the cross section where we can feel that infinite intelligence flowing through us. Because when we're trying to reach for it by knowing it all, by trying to make things happen, we become blinded. True manifestation occurs when we let things unfold instead of forcing them. And just another rant of gratitude here to close things out. Consider everyone who came before. Consider all the countless trillions of moments and relationships, interactions, circumstances, all that had to transpire for you to be here, for you to have what you have, for you to live in a society that's functional, to have a car to drive, to have any of the forms of transportation that get us to where we're going without having to walk. Think of all the systems that exist that you had no part of organizing. They were just given to you. No one asked you to prove anything in order to have access to all of that. No one thinks or wonders, am I worthy of all these things? Am I worthy of all these people who put themselves in harm's way and sacrificed all my ancestors fighting wars, taking huge leaps of faith, imagining things so much greater than their current circumstances? No one asks themselves, am I worthy of all that? It just is. All of this would seem like magic to people hundreds of years ago. And just as someone envisioned things that are currently manifested in this life, things that started out as thoughts, and now they are realities. Things that we use, things that we take for granted. In that same way, your imaginative power has the potential to create such amazing things that can change the world and make this world a better place. Think of how tentative everything is. I saw a video earlier of a meteor striking the moon and creating a giant mushroom cloud. And just imagine all the rocks flying through space at thousands of miles per hour that could just slam into the earth, and everything we know would change drastically or be gone. Think of the earth and the balance and homeostasis that it maintains within itself and how if that were thrown off, life as we know it would cease to exist. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, and if you're struggling and seeking answers, just know that there's something much greater than you that's in control, and just be grateful. Peace and love. Everything's so tentative. There must be something holding it together. It's all so impermanent. There must be something that goes on forever. It's all so mysterious. There must be some underlying answer. Have we barely scratched the surface? Here and there a fleeting glimpse, but no real way to capture the essence. All I can do is try. When I stop and think about how all this came to be, how delicately balanced the level of complexity. It's all running like clockwork, a well-oiled machine that could all collapse so quickly.